All right, y'all, let's get into it. So, on the account today, we secured $411. And let me pull TradingView down here. But essentially, we're still bearish on all the higher time frames, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. We had inverse this 4 hour gap here, right there. Going to the 1 hour, we swept out these 1 hour highs. And we have this inversion. We push past these lows. So I'm looking for some sort of manipulation, some move up to let me know that, yes, we are going to move back down. And that's just called manipulation. But right at the open, price is moving up. And I will not lie to you, I did end up taking a loss on this inversion. I tried to short here, targeting these lows, London low, and then I have hourly lows down here. But obviously, that trade did not work out, and my entry was on the close. I'm looking for something like this, demolished. So I lost 900 on that trade. The very next trade, which is this move up, sweep of the high, we're still respecting this 15-minute gap, and we also had a 15-minute SMT between ES and NASDAQ. So you can see here, we moved above this high, but we failed to do that here. And what I like to do with the SMTs is kind of just draw them out like that. So we failed to make a new high. We made a new high. It's inside a 15-minute gap. This is the manipulation. Or excuse me, inside the hourly gap. This is manipulation. So moving on down to a lower time frame, all I'm looking for is an inversion. I missed this one, and I was able to catch this one. So I got in on the candle closure here. Where was it at? That one. And essentially what I'm targeting is, or the entry was because this gap was inversed after sweeping out highs, after making the SMT. Okay. Now I did end up getting back green on the day here. Well, I was only down about 400 now, and I got stopped out at break even. And then my other trade was after this retracement, we were still respecting this gap and this moving average. So I was able to catch my very last trade on that candle closure. And then I had TP levels. So I had TP1, TP2, TP3, and then break even. And it came all the way back. So it got me out, but I did secure $411 on the day. So to make it real simple, we have a 1 hour gap in bearish order flow. We create a 15-minute SMT in that gap. That's the manipulation. Look for an inversion or something to give me an indication that we are going to continue with the down move, and then target opposing liquidity. That's the trade. So we're up $2,000 on the account. For the total, I got to make 6. So if I would have held that trade all the way without going back to break even, I probably would have made $3,000 on the day. So can't think like that though. Just got to be happy with the profits I have. Move on and be disciplined. My emotions were getting a little bit high today because I was down so much in the beginning and then I was up so much later on. So I'm actually kind of happy to be off the chart. But yeah, if you have any questions about that trade, type them down below. And if you want my book, um, the book is called Surviving the Markets. I will have a link in the description. It's what I use in my chart reading. All right, y'all.